We're going to start here in OneDrive. Notice how all the files and folders are private. It's not very organized, but seeing that we're the only ones with access, it doesn't really matter too much. We have a PowerPoint file that we're currently working on, and we'd like one of our colleagues to review it. Let's select the file and hit the share button. We'll share it with our simple colleague named Abnormal User. Notice that when we hit send, it's going to be an email link rather than an attachment. Let's log into Outlook as Abnormal User and have a look at that email. We can open the file and provide some comments. And then back on our OneDrive account, let's see if we pick up the comments. Because this is a personal OneDrive file, we can remove the permissions or stop sharing whenever we're ready. After we stop sharing, let's see what happens when our colleague clicks on the link that was sent previously. Now we're ready to get some feedback from the wider training team. Select the file, hit the share button, do a search for the team name. Notice that it's still being sent as an email link and there's no post to the team channel, which is unfortunate. The difference here is that all members of our training team will receive the email link. Let's do a quick overview of sharing files in MS Teams. We're logged into Teams as our normal user. Let's go to our course videos channel and then straight to the Files tab. Remember, all members already have access to these files. We can see that in fact the files area is empty. Some of the files in our personal OneDrive are for the entire team to view. Let's move them across from OneDrive to Teams. Back in Teams, we can see all the files there. So the idea here is we're already members of the same team. So there should be no need to flood your inbox. We can simply copy the link and post it in the team chat. On the Files tab, we can choose Open in SharePoint. On the Documents tab, we see that the Teams channels equate to separate folders in SharePoint. This SharePoint site is the backbone for MS Teams channels and files. The in channels and the Insight library. This is a recent new feature from Microsoft, and it's all to do with private channels. And this is covered on one of my other videos. For us, we don't have any private channels yet, so the in channels and the Insight library are identical. Let's have a look in the course videos folder. We see the same files that we saw in MS Teams. We're gonna rename the course videos channel, but let's do a split screen so we can see what happens in the SharePoint backend. Before we go today, let's have a quick look at some of the other things we can do in SharePoint. Select a file, click the three dots, version history. We have to be in SharePoint to access the version history. We can easily view or restore from SharePoint's automatic backups. We can do basic sorting on any of the columns. We have a filter button over here in the corner. So I'll definitely see you at part 2, but for now, this is the end.